Hi Sagittarius, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for you. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm using these two decks. This is the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. I'm going to pick an animal spirit card. And then this is the Crystal Power Tarot deck by Jane Wallace. So I'll just do a little bit more shuffling here. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you, Sagittarius. Always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. If any of your cards come out upside down, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. I'm going to be doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread. I'll pull all the cards first, and then I'll go through them individually, okay? So let's just see what messages Spirit has for you today, Sagittarius. Your first card represents your current situation, and you have the Nine of Cups reversed. Your second card represents what's crossing you, or what's challenging you, or your situation, or what you're celebrating. You have the Eight of Wands. Your foundation message, the basis of your situation or foundation, is the King of Pentacles reversed. Your past, your fourth card represents your past but is relevant to your current situation. You have the Ten of Wands. Your immediate future card is Six of Swords, what's likely to happen very soon in your life. The outcome you desire most in your situation is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Your self-image card is the Queen of Wands reversed. Your environment card, or how others see you in your situation, is the Knight of Wands. Your hopes and fears is the Hierophant reversed. And then your future, if all is to remain as is the Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, and then your animal spirit card. Your animal spirit card, Sagittarius, is the rabbit. And I will go through this with you near the end, okay? Leave that right there. So your first card is the Nine of Cups, and it came out reversed, so extra protection from Spirit. The Nine of Cups is Pisces energy. So this card is, it has a few different meanings. It's about lack of inner joy, a lack of fulfillment, feeling dissatisfied, having low self-esteem. For some, it could represent arrogance, snobbery, immaturity, gluttony, disappointment, underachievement, smugness, addictions, low self-esteem, self-hatred. This card indicates that your wishes and desires are not coming true. It could also indicate the unraveling of a happy life or a major aspect of it. It's also telling you to have faith in the universe and don't get in your own way by controlling things. Just have faith in the universe, okay? Maybe you're feeling a lack of inner joy at this time, or a lack of fulfillment, or underachievement, disappointment, unhappiness, a lack of accomplishment, a lack of success. But Spirit is saying just have faith in the universe, have faith in God. Be careful of feeling smug, and your wishes are there's a delay of fulfillment with regards to your wishes. So I'll just keep going. Then what's crossing you, or what's challenging you, or your situation, or what you're celebrating is the Eight of Wands. You can manifest multiple opportunities is the message with this card. This is you, Sagittarius, showing up in your reading. This is a card about exciting times, rapid action, movement, hard work paying off, having hope again, feeling like you're back on track. Your goals are on their way of being achieved. Eight of Wands. It's a card of movement, action, and excitement. Things happen rapidly and success is assured. Follow through on what you've already put in motion and start planning new goals. You've shot your arrows into the air and they're speeding towards the target. You've done something, like applied for a job, sent that message, email. Now's the time for initiating the next phase of your life, path, goals, and enterprise. This may involve air travel or other movement. It's an exciting and hopeful period when you're likely to be extremely busy. Positive things are rapidly unfolding. Establish the roles you want to play and let go of those that no longer suit you. Okay. It's a card of freedom, being swept off your feet, sudden changes. Spirit is saying just jump right in, think on your feet, seeing results. The Eight of Wands can represent you're starting to see results. Sudden movement. Maybe for some of you, a new geographical location. You're starting to see new developments of a situation that were stagnant before, that were stuck before. So always trust in divine timing. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen. It's a card of travel, action. Then what? Your third card is the King of Pentacles. This card represents the basis of your foundation or situation. The King is either you, someone in your life, or a situation, male or female in a general reading, Taurus energy. So the King of Pentacles reversed can represent someone who is this king can be stingy to the point of cheating someone. He can be erratic, demanding, and callous. He may resist change and make it difficult for those around him to try new things. He could represent a gambler, someone who's stubborn, possessive, exploitative, someone who's obsessed with wealth and status, someone who is cold, uncaring, ruthless, someone who is losing their grip on things, hasty, unsupportive, discouraging. The King of Pentacles can represent a negative symbol, can be a negative symbol, can represent danger or an unwise business move. This card is telling you to be aware of the small print in any contracts being negotiated. This king can also indicate unfair competition, shady business practices, or an untrustworthy man. And again, it can be a woman in a general reading like this. Materialistic, wasteful, chauvinistic, corruption. He can represent someone who is corrupt. Bankruptcy, someone who is underqualified. An impractical person, someone who might overvalue their looks or charm in the face or practical achievement. This is someone who promises a great deal, but without tangible results. And then your fourth card is the Ten of Wands. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. And tens represent completion, attainment of goals, satisfaction, gained experience, feeling overloaded, accomplishment. This card is about burning out or extra responsibilities, feeling overloaded, but Spirit is saying keep going, the end is in sight, okay? Being taken for granted or taken on too much. It's a card of duty, stress, being the victim of your own success, hard work, delays, feeling like you've lost your way, feeling like you've lost focus. Your labor may have gone for naught, or you may be carrying burdens that really don't belong to you. You feel weary as if the whole world is on your shoulders. It's up to you to decide whether to continue carrying the heavy responsibilities you have undertaken, or if other people are shirking their part and should help out. Sometimes one member of a family or organization gets all the dirty work for the simple reason that they're willing to do it. Make sure others are doing their fair share and ask for help if you need it. Don't let pride stand in your way. You're taking up new responsibilities appropriate to the new cycle that's beginning now. These may seem burdensome, but you have the strength and character to shoulder them. You feel you can do anything at this time, even an extremely difficult task. But this card is, in a way, a victory. You've achieved your goals, but it also indicates an ending. This phase of the project is over. You cannot continue on in this manner. It's just too much work. Now's the time to scale back on your workload, downsize the project, delegate staff, delegate tasks, hire more staff, ask for help. Do whatever is necessary to lighten your workload, is the message with this card. The Ten of Wands could indicate you're avoiding neglecting physical limitations, and if you don't set clear boundaries, you're at risk for being overburdened. Too much pressure can lead to sickness. This card represents movement with responsibility, and it also represents the burdens of ambition. And then your immediate future, what's likely to happen. Make sure you love and care for yourself first, Sagittarius, is also the message with the Ten of Wands. And then your immediate future, what's likely to happen very soon in your life, is the Six of Swords. Know that peaceful times will come. This card is Aquarius energy. It's about going through a transition, leaving something behind, moving on, breaking free of old patterns, a change of direction. Your reputation is restored. You're going through a general change, a rite of passage. You're releasing baggage. You're accepting lessons. You're healing. You're going through a personal transformation. You're putting past troubles behind you. This card marks the beginning of a new phase after a time of upheaval. You've rebalanced yourself and you're enjoying a new peace of mind. This is the calm after the storm, a period of smooth sailing with relatively few problems ahead. This is a time of integration or reintegration. Harmony and ease prevail. New people you can trust come into your life. After some intense suffering, you now feel optimistic and balanced. This card could also indicate a move or a journey over water. The destination may be unknown, or the effects of the move may be uncertain, but luck is on your side, and any change you make will go smoothly. You're moving from rough waters to smooth. You're leaving a bad situation and heading toward resolution. And although you're headed in the right direction, this card reminds you to remember the troubles that you've gone through and to learn from them. They're all opportunities for gaining wisdom. And again, some of you may be going on a trip soon, or there may be a change of scenery very soon with the Six of Swords. This card represents the need to seek assistance when trapped or suffering to go forward in life. It's necessary for you to stop feeling sorry for yourself, take a break, a change of scenery, or stepping back from the issue will provide a fresh perspective with the Six of Swords. Okay. And yeah, this card represents a shift away from troubles into a more serene period. A shift to more attractive surroundings, or maybe you have an urge to embark on an inner journey. This card represents the release of tension and anxiety following a time of pressure. Harmony and balance will be reestablished. 6 is the number associated with assisting others as well. And then the outcome that you desire most in your situation is the Wheel of Fortune, and it came out reversed again, so extra protection from Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune is represented by Jupiter in astrology. This card is about unwelcome changes, resistance to change. So be careful with that. Make a note of that. Spirit is repeating that message. A lack of control, unwelcome change, delays, setbacks, clinging to control issues. It's also a card about breaking cycles. This card can suggest a temporary setback or even a complete reversal of fortunes in a direction that you didn't desire. And it can also warn against the uselessness of flailing in the face of circumstances that you cannot change. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. You're holding back your own destiny by refusing to make the necessary changes or take the required actions. This is causing stagnation and frustration. You think you're waiting for the right time, but fear of the unknown is blocking you. You may be fantasizing about what you want to do, but you have to take action before anything can happen. You may experience delays, but because of lack of commitment. Spirit is saying, ask the universe to show you the way and fearlessly follow the direction that you are given. Quit being wishy-washy and get on with what you already know you need to do. I think that's a really good message, the Wheel of Fortune. This is what the outcome you desire. So this is what you want. So that's definitely a good sign, I think, for you. A good message for you to take in. Maybe you're experiencing a little bit of bad luck right now, but be patient because the wheel is always in motion and fate will smile once again. It might be a bad time to initiate new projects or gamble on things going in your favor. You could experience unexpected delays with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. But change is usually positive at the end. And This card is also telling you to expect the unexpected. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the Queen of Wands reversed. So this is how you see yourself. Can be male or female in a general reading. This is Aries energy. The Queen of Wands, just take what resonates and ignore the rest. This card is telling you that you have a lot of self-respect and you have a lot of self-confidence, that you're exhausted, burnt out. Some of you, this is specific, are dealing with fertility issues. So I'm sending you lots of love if you're dealing with that. You're reestablishing your sense of self. You feel overwhelmed. You have low self-esteem, low self-belief. You're demanding, pushy, overbearing, self-righteous, unfriendly, introverted, manipulative, a bully, temperamental, jealous, insecure, demanding. These are all characteristics of the Queen of Wands. So just someone who's a bit of a troublemaker, unfaithful, deceitful, malicious, vengeful, spiteful, unfriendly. The Queen of Wands reversed can represent a powerful man or woman in a general reading who demands control over your affairs in return for their advice, support, or financial assistance. She wants to control social situations for her own advantage. And this card could also be a warning to be careful in any business deals with women or men. She advises you to avoid offending socially powerful people and to be aware of deception, greed, and jealousy. The Queen of Wands is someone who gives into melodrama, or someone who can be very bossy or controlling. Queen of Wands reversed for your self-image card, how you see yourself. The Queen of Wands can be quite forceful if she's crossed. And then your environment, or how others see you in your situation, you have the Knight of Wands. So this is either you or someone in your life, again, or a situation. It's either you or how others see you in your environment. This is Sagittarius energy. So this card is telling you to make decisions without any pressure, or you do make decisions and you don't let anybody pressure you when you have to make a decision, which is awesome. I love that for sure. This is a card of action, adventure. The Knight of Wands is someone who's fearless, open-minded. It's a card of success, travel. It's telling you to finish what you've started. Some of you are moving country, being swept off your feet. The Knight of Wands is courageous, energetic, charming, is a hero, is rebellious, adventurous, warm, exciting, enthusiastic. It's telling you to take inspired action. Someone who's brave, a free spirit. Knights are messengers and travelers, and this knight is bringing good news concerning your work or social activities. He could represent a journey or a vacation, a change of residence or a job, an engagement or a marriage. He could refer to a young man or a woman who's a relative or friend that has the same qualities as the King and Queen of Wands. This Knight of Wands can be trusted and is faithful. This knight is impetuous, impatient, generous, and ambitious. He's willing to go anywhere and do anything, and is happiest when he has a clear goal. He's probably very popular and the type of person people like to be around. He is given to grand gestures that spring from the best intentions. For example, he'd give the coat off his back, even if it leaves him without a coat. But he can be undependable because he's impatient and impetuous. He can lose interest in the task at hand and run after the next shiny new challenge. The Knight of Wands represents an occasion or an event, again, like a change of location, a long journey, or some of you, it could be you're immigrating to a new country. Make decisions without pressure. And then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation. You have the Hierophant. It came out reversed. This is Taurus energy. So this is someone who is challenging the status quo, is rebellious, unconventional, subversiveness, can represent freedom, unconventional relationships, new methods. It's a card of ignorance, personal beliefs, unconventional lifestyles, someone who challenges traditions. The Hierophant represents reversed roles. You may wish to overthrow an old tradition that you feel is suffocating you or that simply no longer serves your needs. You can choose to live by whatever philosophy resonates with your true nature. It could be religious, ideological, intellectual, or cultural. You can choose to live by whatever philosophy resonates with your true nature. You want to direct your actions your own way, even if it puts you in conflict with some established tradition or one you were raised to believe. Maybe your faith is being challenged in some way, and you must reevaluate beliefs you've always taken for granted. This card suggests stubborn bullheadedness, which Spirit's already mentioned, particularly in areas of beliefs and their application in day-to-day life. You may be in a rut, unable to see new things or find useful ways to apply your beliefs in the real world. Spirit is saying consider giving up some routines and trying something new. That might be something that will help shift the energy. The Hierophant reversed represents materialistic, being unorthodox, rebellion against the establishment. If you're seeking advice from an accountant or a lawyer, get a second opinion. Don't rush into any new agreements. They might prove to be disappointing. So they're repeating that message about signing contracts and stuff like that. So make a note of that. And then your future, if all is to remain as is, you have the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. So this is a card of fear of change again, a fear of loss, walking away, trying one more time, indecision. It's telling you to have hope, have faith. It's a card of accepting less, monotony, stagnation, staying in a bad situation, aimlessly drifting. It's also a card of great joy, happiness, and feasting. So the Eight of Cups for your future message. You may be running away without facing your problem. Things haven't worked out as you had hoped, and you want to bolt without giving the situation a second chance. But if you split now, you may regret it later. This card could also suggest that you're giving up the dream and you've decided to stay put, whether you are fulfilled and satisfied or not. But yeah, this card is about hope, having hope, okay? Maybe you're following a fantasy and you're not seeing the reality of your situation, but rather you're indulging in emotions. But that situation can lead to depression. There may be stagnation due to indulging emotions without rational thinking and considering the facts. Okay, so make sure you're being, to thine own self be true. You're not, living in you're being real with yourself, okay? Not just fantasizing and dreaming. Make sure you're looking at things, dealing with the things face on. To thine own self be true. And then your animal spirit message you have is the rabbit that came out. So the rabbit is afraid of everything, is overwhelmed, is frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. And the Spirit saying, Sagittarius, notice your thoughts and words because they are shaping your destiny. When you are in balance, you're sensitive, you're a problem solver, and you're a good listener. But when you're out of balance, you over-explain and you talk fast. So if your energy is ever out of balance, if you ever feel out of balance, to bring yourself back into balance, Spirit is saying a day of silence. Okay, meditation will help with that. So that's your reading, Sagittarius. If you received any guidance or insight or confirmation, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.